12-mile yard sale. That's where we're headed. We're in beautiful Hawkins County, Tennessee, right on the outskirts of Rogersville, heading up State Route 70 over Clinch Mountain onto Clinch Valley Road for the 23rd annual 12-mile yard sale. 12 miles of junk. And that's the way we like it. So we will see you when we get there. Oh, by the way, this is another It's Anything Can Happen day. Staying close to home this time in beautiful Hawkins County, Tennessee. We're approaching Clinch Mountain. We've already seen 5 satellite yard sales. They're not on Clinch Valley Road, but there are people that live here and they're having yard sales in their yard because they know people are coming this way looking for yard sale junk. So that's pretty smart on their part. If you're going to have a yard sale, have it on the day of the 12-mile yard sale. Because that's when people are coming up here. There's a little sign. I bet that's to another yard sale. Not a very good sign, though. Oh, there's one. Yard sale, yard sale. But those are little dinky sideshows compared to what we're in store for on Clinch Valley Road, I tell you. Do not be distracted by the satellite yard sales. We're going to the real deal. There's another one. Satellite yard sale. Look, that's satellite yard sale number 8. Somebody in there vaping. Number 9. Wow. I just want to go up to Clinch Valley. I don't want to stop. I'm actually not a junk buyer. I'm just a people watcher. I like going to these things to just watch people. Okay, in order to get to Clinch Valley Road, we must first cross Clinch Mountain. Clinch Mountain is somewhat famous if you're a fan of the Louis L'Amour novels, the Sackett series. Right before all the brothers go out west and become cowboys, they live on Clinch Mountain. And I think they had a feud. I read the books years ago. They had a feud with somebody, and they had to leave. One of them had to leave Clinch Mountain, and he went out west because he didn't want to have to get into a big fight or something. I can't remember what it is. But Clinch Mountain is definitely where the Sacketts lived before they moved out west. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Okay. Now this is interesting. 2 years ago, there was a huge landslide, and that was where it was. That's the bottom of it. I was hoping there was a place I could pull over and show it to you, but I can't. Very sad story. It was in the middle of a rainstorm, or after 1 a.m. Here we go. We're climbing the mountain, and I'll show you where it was at. A fellow was driving and didn't know the road had slid off, and drove off and got killed, and then another fellow drove off and got really badly hurt. So this is where that was at up here. And then there's another road that goes up to Clinch Mountain. The same thing happened, but nobody got killed. Here's where it slid, though. So imagine you're driving here in the middle of the dark, in the fog, in the rain, and there ain't no road. The road's gone, and you can see, you can barely see where they fixed it. But anyways, that would have been a bad deal. So anyways, we're climbing Clinch Mountain. We're almost, Clinch Valley Road is on the other side of Clinch Mountain, on the north side of the mountain. And that's Clinch Valley Road is where the 12-mile yard sale is. So that's where we're headed. Okay, here's another place where there was another slide. This time the mountain fell down from here onto the road. You can see how new this road is. You can see that's kind of like a slate, and so the slate cracked and slid the whole mountain down on top of the road, and the highway was shut down for a year while they fixed it. So yeah, when this mountain road, the slide closes the mountain down, these people over here are cut off. They have to go a long way around to get back down to Rogersville. All right, there we are. 12-mile yard sale starts here. Oh, they're taking up money for the fire department. Give me some money, Lynn. I gave him a buck. We found a buck in the glove box, and Lynn's got 2 20s in her bank envelope here. So I doubt if I'll buy anything I want or find anything I want to buy. But let's see how long it takes us to get to the first sale. Oh, there's one right there. I just passed it. Well, I ain't going back around. They need to have a sign. That was poor marketing on their part. Let's see what we got here. That's kind of pitiful. Yeah. Pitiful. Sorry. Okay, we've seen 2 so far, and I drove right past them. One of them, I was already past it by the time I saw it. Get a sign, people. And the other one, I didn't notice. I could tell right. I want to stop at the big ones. I want to see pumpkins and livestock, ducks and chickens. Uh-oh, I see. All right, we passed another small one, just somebody's yard sale. But actually, I'm here kind of working too. I work for the newspaper, and I need to take pictures. So I'm also looking for photo opportunities. And there's my pumpkin guys. So I love the pumpkins. I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here and try not to get killed. You selling a lot of pumpkins?
Yeah.
How much for a pumpkin?
Either 5 each or 4 for 20.
4 for 20? Okay.
5 for 20.
5 for 20.
You want a pumpkin?
How many pumpkins would you say you sold today so far?
That trailer was humped up, loaded. This one was too.
Okay. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to come down here every year and see the pumpkins. Sometimes they're big as gigantic.
Hard to get rid of.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to have to pack them up and bring them.
That's a problem too.
Yeah. She got her a good one.
Bring over here the bill. So how much?
Is that all you can carry?
You sure? What you got on? 3 piece?
Is that it? Is that all you want?
Howdy.
Get something I like. Blackberry.
Oh, yeah.
And blueberry.
Blackberry, blueberry.
Damn, all right. I done just a couple of them jam. You got blackberry jam?
Yeah. Yeah, that one right here. This is blackberry.
Let's get the jam there.
You want 2 of the blackberry? Here, I'll get it. I'll get 2 blackberries. You want 2 blackberries, or you want 2? Okay.
Yeah, I like blackberry.
Okay.
Did you make the blackberry?
Yes.
I meant to make some. I picked it for you and get around to it.
We never did get to do it. You did right. There you go.
Is that peach or apple or pear?
This is apple.
Apple. Okay.
It's got the cinnamon, the nutmeg, everything you need for an apple pie.
Oh, okay.
All you gotta do is open the jar and pour it in the crust. You're welcome.
The bowl. Is that a rifle or a BB gun?
It's a
pellet gun? A what?
muzzle
Oh, okay. How much is it?
100.
With the scope?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the bow's 100 as well.
Alrighty. I only brought 40.
That's smart.
Got some gables, fishing rod, and plumbing tool. Some tires. And trailer. Some more tires. A little rusted out wagon. Radio flyer. Have you all had a good crowd today?
Yeah.
Lots of people coming through?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far.
What's the biggest thing you sold so far?
Radio flyer horse? Yeah, radio flyer horse.
Oh, I saw a wagon.
Rocking horse.
I saw the wagon out there. How much is the wagon?
The radio wagon?
Yeah.
My dad wants 40 for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, is it kind of slowing down now? We got a late start.
No, it's been about steady.
About steady, like
Comes in waves.
Okay. All right. All right. If I see anything photo worthy, I'm going to stop. Otherwise, I'm just going to pass on through. This is the school bus one. I remember this one. I think looks like I missed breakfast. Some gravy, bacon, eggs, bread.
I have a blue shirt. It's even darker than that.
That's a good looking bike. I took a picture of the dog. You were just there.
Thanks.
You taking my picture?
I took everybody's picture. If I was going to buy something here, I would buy this fan. Does that fan still work?
Yep.
How much y'all want for it?
40 bucks.
40? Everything's 40 bucks today. That's other.
What else was 40?
A radio flyer wagon down the road was 40 bucks. And a bow.
Must be going nuts.
Yeah. All right, we came to a Clinch Valley landmark. This is the old Clinch Valley School. They sold it about, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. They built a new school. But I saw something pretty neat up here that I wanted to check out. My parents are big birdhouse fans. So I wanted to see if there was any birdhouses here that might pique their interest. Oh, trash can. Those are some neat little birdhouses, ain't they? And little chairs and tables. No, I'm an admirer though of good craftsmanship.
You should have been here earlier.
Well, I know that.
Yeah. I like these little townhouses.
I had some pretty ones.
I like the.
That's the last one I got right there.
They have one down there that has
How much?
20.
20.
That's the last one I've got.
a log
I had
house and it
7,
has a
so
little
they
feeder
won't.
on the front.
Oh, okay. How much is this one right here?
25.
Woo!
Most of them.
That's luxury housing for
Most of
birds.
them, I had all.
It
of them,
is.
I had all of them about $50. I'll come down to $20 and $30. I'll let that $25.
How much is the one?
This one?
Yeah. Looks like it got hit by a tornado. The roof came up
That's when I haul. No, that's on there.
on the garage.
Oh, here. That had a rough time building that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you $25.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
it was hard. It was hard to get together right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get tired. You try to get it to work.
Yeah.
It don't work. Sometimes it'll work for you. Sometimes it don't.
Now is that a package deal or the birdhouse and the table, or the table and the birdhouse?
Just sitting there.
Okay.
These here are made for just put pumpkins on.
Oh, okay.
See this one here and this one here. See these here, I just got them fixed where you just put pumpkins on.
Okay.
Now these here are goes with it.
So the little tables are $12?
These here,
Yeah.
which table?
That one says $12.
Yeah, I'll say that for 12. These are 20.
Oh.
They are. That's cheap. I don't know why I put that on there for. But these are 20.
Everything must go. Try to get rid of them.
See, all these right here, $20 and $30. These here, I gotta have $30 out of these.
Do you have a store or a shop or something, or do you just?
No, let's make them home.
Yeah.
How much is this one with the turf?
Where? There? I say it's $15. It lights up.
Oh, does?
Well, I'm tempted to come by a birdhouse, but I don't know. I'll have to study on it. Maybe I'll come back. All right, we seem to be coming to a busy place. Oh, we're at the fire station. Okay. Fire station is the best place to go potty on this route, and they're selling food too. So, oh, they even have a place. Barn, but I don't see a big crowd out there in front of it. Usually that's the most populated, congested place. Let's see what she's got. There she is. There's Lee.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are all off of a sawmill.
Hey. I'm videoing you again, making another movie.
Hi, kiddo.
Nice to see you again.
I know.
How are you?
Good.
What do you got today?
I mean, look
Got
at
any good
this one.
stuff?
Great.
What is that thing?
What is that thing? There. Who knows?
Was that the bottom of a soda box?
could get
Like-
glasses.
No,
just the right
no.
It's going to be a candle holder at my house. But
Oh, it's a fabulous idea.
Yeah, it needs to be
How
painted
about,
and
what do
polished.
we have going on right here, and we can just round it off with a 25 cents or something?
She's got 50
Okay, okay.
25.
Are you going vampire hunting?
5, 6, 7, 8. I did love Buffy back in the day.
Yeah.
There's 10 for 25, so $2.50 here.
Okay.
So $2.50 and $1.50 is 4.
Okay, well, that's
that
so
right?
even.
And
Well
you got a
then,
plant behind.
Plus I got the plant.
and the plant. Okay,
$3, so
okay,
that's 7.
okay. And 25 cents?
Sure.
Sound good? Sounds
great.
Like, I mean, I don't
We like the way you think.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the way I round it off. 25 cents.
7.25.
Okay.
Oh, you can be my.
I can be your
you can
cashier.
be.
Where's your doves? Did you sell out of your doves
I did.
already today?
Well, no, I still raise doves. I still have them, but I decided not to bring them out today.
That's a bargain on that.
Okay.
But yes, yeah.
Okay.
Still have doves.
So what are you? What kind of treasures have you got hidden today in here?
They are truly hidden treasures that Lee's getting old and she is not even bringing things out anymore. I've got them all inside here, but also John had a collection of the DVDs, and they are a fantastic seller.
Okay.
Yes, I have been selling lots of my plants, and let me show you an example of one of my new planters.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. See. Yes.
Now look at me and smile.
What you think? It's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Very cute, and I've sold lots and lots of plants. So that's a.
Do cactuses need sunlight?
They do need sunlight.
Okay.
Yeah. But some of this others doesn't.
Can they
it
use?
doesn't.
They can't live off artificial light. Like, I could put them in my office.
You probably could, but I don't know for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Very well attended this year. I think people are excited to come out. It's our 22nd year of doing it.
Right.
I have had tons of repeat people coming, and that's a joy for me because they remember. They remember sort of the fun things that they did when they came, and so that's cool. Yeah. And what else?
Well, give me a brief
Lots of free.
Oh, that's the free.
Lots
the free
of free
pile.
clothing. There was dressers here that I gave away.
Yeah.
Things that people have an imagination to say, I can fix that up. Rather
Like the
than,
lady with the.
Yes.
The whatever that was.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
She had that imagination to say, I'm going to turn that into something.
Yeah.
Don't you like that?
Yeah,
I
that's
like
cool.
that. Yeah,
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
So when someone else is on the same page, because not everybody is on that.
No.
not
Some people
everybody-
see that and they say, good kindling.
Yes, that was yeah. Or like, why would anybody want that?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, give me a brief synopsis of the history of the 12-mile yard sale.
All right, the 12-mile yard sale started as actually 6-mile yard sale because it just went from 70 down here to 66. And it was started because we had this community wanted to have a it was affiliated with the school, of keeping the school going, because they wanted to close it, but we wanted to keep it going, and so then we wanted to get like a center, and so doing grants and things like that, they told us in order to get that grant, we had to have some kind of a community spirit day.
Right.
That was not anything to do with making money per se, it was just a spirit day. And so it started as 6 miles. This stretch here that was by the school, and then it sort of blew our minds that it was so much fun, and it was so well attended, I should
popular.
say. Yeah, that the people down on the other 6 miles said, "Can we be part of it too?" We said, "Yeah, come on, let's make it 12 miles."
Yeah.
So it's,
even dozen.
and so we have these two sections that's sort of divided by 66. That's where it goes. So it's from 70 down to 31.
It just kept going.
And it was like, even with COVID last year, a lot of people didn't set up, and not much advertising, not much anything. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody came anyway.
That's what
Karen
said. You can't kill it. You couldn't kill it. You couldn't kill it if you
I
wanted
love
to.
it. I love it. Yeah. And Karen has been just instrumental in helping me, doing more of the Facebook stuff, because I don't know like sort of how to do all that stuff, and so she's been a little more organized with that sense.
Okay. Alrighty. Well. All right. That was Lee's place. So we have just reached about approximately the halfway mark. But the biggest place is yet to come. Okay, this is the intersection of Route 66. Sorry, I gave all my chains out at the other one. Looks like they got a little bit of a sale here. It's kind of a bad place to pull off on this blind hill where I can't see what's coming at me. I haven't seen no ducks or chickens or anything like that. That's one thing I was looking forward to. Puppies or kittens. Here's the old horse place, the Hope. There was a horse sanctuary, but I think they moved on. I haven't heard from them for a long time. They were even got their nonprofit status and were getting funding because we had this long stretch where people were abandoning horses, or horses were getting starved, and rescue people would come get them, and they didn't have no place to put them. So these folks up here, which I think they're gone now, made a sanctuary. You know, everybody rides their four-wheeler down the road. Lordy mercy. Wow. Alright, here's where the sanctuary was. The old horse sanctuary. They don't even have fenced in no more. This was all fenced in. I guess they're gone. They were from California. Here's another spot, but this ain't McBloomers. Here's McBloomers. There we go. That's the big flea market looking place. Let's pull in here and see what they got. That's pretty cool. They melted records into bowls. The biggest wide spot on the tour. I think they call it McBloomers. I think the owner's name is Mickey Bloomer, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good. How much you want for your washer and dryer?
$800.
For the both?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you get them from?
I'm not sure where it came from. I'm selling this stuff for somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I
was wondering if you might have had a rental property or something that.
He bought all this stuff from a man that died. All the stuff was in his house.
Oh, okay. Got him some coveralls.
Yeah.
Little man. Okay, I guess we've seen enough junk for one day. All right, that does it for McBloomers. I'm all junked out. This is pretty much the end of the 12-mile yard sale right here. I didn't even go to the end. Although I could have got those recliners. Lynn needs her new recliners, she says. that. And I thought that McBloomers was the last big place, but it looks like we got one more at least. I'm not gonna stop though. I'm just passing through. Well, that's a lot. There's a lot of stuff here. And a pond. Go fishing. And a pool. You got a pool and a pond. Pond would be good for you. The candy shack. Okay. Now, if that's not the last one, I'd be shocked. Because we got to be coming to the end here. Pretty quick. Okay. We went through Sneedville and it didn't really tickle my fancy. I didn't want to go in there to that mess. It was too crowded. Hancock County's got the lowest vaccination rate. So we decided to pass on through Sneedville to a little community called Cowles Ford and a place called River Place on the Clinch where they have really good cheeseburgers. So let's see if we can't get a cheeseburger real quick. All right, I just ordered 2 double cheeseburgers. One for me and one for Lynn. And they said 12 minutes, so thought I'd take a walk on the old bridge. This is the old bridge of Route 70. And if you keep going down this road, that takes you back to where we started on the 12-mile yard sale. Like I said, we kind of looped around. We went into Sneedville. And I just didn't feel like getting out and getting into that mess for that big festival. So we just kept coming to Cowles Ford. This is the Clinch River. And this bridge, it's been about 10 years. This was a big controversy. They closed this bridge because it was not safe, but they couldn't put the new bridge up because there's mussels. There's endangered mussels here, and it would mess up the mussels. So instead of building like a bridge with pylons like you see this one has down there, you can kind of see it through the bars there. They just got I don't want to drop my phone in the river, but they just got one big steel thingy straight across and didn't put anything in the river. You like my technical terminology? Steel thingy? But I think they should have lifted that bridge up and just turned it into like a picnic zone. But they took the concrete down and just left this part up. It's weird, man. But Cowles Ford. What are you looking at, Maggie? Cowles Ford, this place up here has really good hamburgers, so it's a good place to have lunch.
Hi there.
Howdy, how many Jeeps so far?
I don't know for sure.
100?
I'd say at least 100.
At least 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, we are at Rogersville Jeepfest. Holy mackerel. Them fellas look like they've had a rough night. Okay, we are at Rogersville Jeepfest on Main Street in downtown Rogersville. And I'm just gonna cruise up and down one time just to show you what's going on. It's real early. It starts at 4, so I think it's right at 4. I'm not quite sure what time it is. But anyways, downtown Rogersville, full of Jeeps, got live music, bouncy houses for the kids. Main Street. If you like Jeeps or you want to look at Jeeps, or you like music, or you like bouncy houses, it's a good place to be. Okay, before I get into the heat of things, a little background on Rogersville Jeepfest. Chris Singleton owns Singleton Auto Body in Sirgunsville, over next door to the Dollar General. He had a Jeepfest last year at the Sarah Barn. And the whole purpose of this was to raise money for first responders, police, fire, rescue people. And he raised, I think he said 1,200. That's what he told me they raised. But so that was at the Sarah Barn. So they moved it to downtown Rogersville for the second one. And he set his goal for $5,000. All 100% of the proceeds goes to divided up amongst different law enforcement agencies and first responder agencies. In fact, there's a first responder right there. So even if you don't have a Jeep, let's let these guys go by. Even if you don't have a Jeep, you can still come and buy a t-shirt, and that'll help to the tally. He set a goal for $5,000. How's it going?
Running crazy. I'll put this play down there at the end, and then you'll get your free shirt right here now. I'll put this. That'll be fine. Come on, Danny.
Hey, are you busy?
It's crazy, honey.
All right,
it's crazy.
I just doing a walkthrough to tell people what's going on.
It's it looks like we're gonna have a pretty good turnout, good weather.
Yeah, perfect weather.
Yeah. I'm pleased. I think we're gonna fill town up where it looks.
When's the music start?
They're starting at 6 and they'll play to 8:30. Yeah. Jerome and Chelsea be playing for us. And
okay.
I think we'll have a pretty good evening.
All right, rock on.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, so let's turn around and go back. Because they were all pointed away from us as we were coming. Now, as we're going, they'll be pointed towards us. And you get a better view of them.
Everybody's figuring it out. So. Got Main Street full.
Yeah. How many have you got so far? You have any idea?
I had 100 pre-registered.
Oh, there you have it.
So yeah, and then we've already. If all the pre-registered. Any questions, guys? Just let me know.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
See you later.
Yeah, you already got it.
I hit a dead spot. Okay, so we went to the 12-mile yard sale. We went through Sneedville, but skipped stopping at the fall festival. It's just too much work. We got Maggie. It would have been too much trouble. Then we came back down to Rogersville and got here just in time for Jeepfest, and I did a live stream on that, which I either will attach or have already attached to this video. And then we had one last mission. While we were on our way down here, Lynn was browsing on her phone and she found a campground that here in the vicinity of Rogersville that I had never heard of, she had never heard of. And so, we like to camp, and especially we like to find cool places to camp close to where we live. So, for weekend excursions. So she's hunting it right now. We're gonna go there right now. So when we get there, we'll show you what we find. Once again, we find ourselves on a deserted, lonely, desolate, I guess it's not totally deserted, somewhat deserted, lonely, desolate, narrow, winding road on our way to a mystery campground that we never even knew was here in our home county. So it must be new. This is Richards Road. It's about halfway between Rogersville and Sirgunsville, Tennessee, approaching the Holston River. So we got to be getting close. 0.4 miles. Okay, I'll come back. 0.4 miles on this road could take a while, so I'll come back. I don't know. There's sign. Oh, here we go. Windy Rivers. Windy Rivers take my mind. Doo, 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 doo. Dang. Well, I don't know if you could find this as the best kept secret, because seems to be a lot of campers here. Right on the river. Now the question is, are these transients or are they permanents? This must be the... Oh! Maybe this is the office up here. These look like permanent ones. Those aren't transients. It's pretty river's front area. You got a big deck on the river down there. These are not people that come and go. These are people that stay here for a while. Yeah, they've got them jacked up on cinder blocks. I imagine these are probably like boaters and fishermen. That camp's got a huge shelter over top. Okay, so that looks like they got power. Those are septic.
Looks like it.
Looks like they got everything. Yeah, but these are definitely not, these guys are not temporary, just coming to hang out. Now these guys over here might be. These guys are up on cinder blocks. Those guys are up on cinder blocks. Hello. Is this a campground where you just come and spend a couple nights, or is this where people like come and stay? They keep their camper here all summer.
Both.
Both.
Go right down the rail, make a left right here, and first camper on the left right there, the big fifth wheel with the cover on it.
He's got a bright orange or yellow shirt on.
Okay.
You'll find him.
Okay.
This is a great place.
Okay. Thanks. Maybe another time. Okay, well that was Windy Rivers. It's on the Holston River, about halfway between Segunsville and Rogersville. And yeah, this would be rough going out. Yeah, we'd have to go to the other end probably. Okay, well let's take one last look at it. Down that way. It's in a pretty place. They definitely got the right idea. Putting a nice campground right on the river like that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head on back home now. That'll conclude this day, our Anything Can Happen day. We had quite an adventure. Didn't go to the Sneedville Fall Festival, but we seen it from a distance anyways. Decided that wasn't for us, but everything else was a success, and so I guess we'll see you next time. See ya.